Om Shanti 29th October Morning Murli Bap Dada Madhuban. Baba says, sweet children, you are now becoming flowers from thorns. You must always give others happiness. You must not make anyone unhappy. Question of today's Murli: what words will first class effort making children speak from their hearts? Answer is, Baba, you don't worry. I will definitely pass with honors and show everyone. Their registers will also be very good. Baba says they will never speak words such as I am still an effort maker. You have to make effort and become such a Mahavir that Maya is not able to shake you, even slightly. Om Shanti. Baba says, you sweetest spiritual children are studying with the spiritual God Father Shiva. Baba says you should consider yourselves to be souls. We children, incorporeal souls, are studying with the incorporeal Father, God Shiva. In the world, it is only corporeal teachers who teach you. Here, it is the incorporeal Father, the incorporeal teacher, who is teaching. This one has no value. Shiv Baba, the unlimited Father, comes and gives value to this one, Sakar Baba. It is Shiv Baba who comes and establishes heaven, who is the most valuable one. He carries out such an elevated task. The Father is remembered as the highest on high. So you children also have to become the highest. Baba says, you know that the Father is the highest of all. It is in your intellects that the kingdom of heaven is now truly being established. Baba says, this is the confluence age, the confluence of the golden age, Satyug, and the iron age, Kalyug. The confluence age in which you become the most elevated. People don't understand the meaning of the word Purushottam, that is, most elevated being. The highest on high then becomes the lowest of the low. There is so much difference between pure and impure. Worshippers of the deities say You are full of all virtues. You are the masters of the world. Then they say of themselves, we are the ones who flounder in the river of poison. They just say this for the sake of saying it. They don't really believe it. Baba says the drama is unique and wonderful. You listen to such things every cycle. The Father comes and explains to you. Those who completely love the Father feel that great pull. How can souls meet the Father? Baba says it is in the corporeal world that the meeting takes place. There is no question of experiencing a pull in the incorporeal world. There, all souls are pure. All the rust has been removed. There, in incorporeal world, is no question of a pull there. Baba says the question of love arises here only. You should absolutely hold on to such a Baba very firmly. Baba, you perform such great wonders. Baba, you are making our lives so wonderful. A lot of love is required. Why is not there that love? Because souls are covered in rust. Unless you have the pilgrimage of remembrance, your rust cannot be removed, and you can't become that lovely. Baba says, you flowers have to bloom here. You have to become flowers here before you can become flowers there in golden age for birth after birth. Baba says you should have so much happiness that you are changing from thorns into flowers. Flowers always give happiness to everyone. Everyone raises flowers to their eyes and take their fragrance. They make perfume from flowers. Baba says they also make rose water. It is the God Father Shiva who now at confluence age make you souls into flowers deity. Baba wonders why you children are not happy. He is making you into flowers of the golden age. Baba says when flowers become old, they completely wilt. Baba says your intellects know that you are changing from ordinary humans into deities. There is so much difference between Tamopradhan human beings and Sattopradhan deities. No one but the Father can explain this. You know that You are studying to become deities. There is intoxication of the study, is there not? Baba says, you understand that you are now studying with Baba and that you will then become the masters of the world. Your study is for the future. Have you ever heard of any study for the future? Baba says you yourselves say that you are studying for the new world, for the new birth. The Father explains to you the philosophy of action, neutral action and sinful action. This is also mentioned in the Gita, but those who study the Gita do not understand the meaning of it. You have now come to know from the Father that actions are neutral in the golden age and that when the kingdom of Ravan begins, actions become sinful. For 63 births, you have been performing such sinful actions. There is a huge burden of sins on your heads. Everyone has become a sinful soul. How can the sins of the past be removed? You know that you were Satupradhan at first and that you then took 84 births. The Father has given you recognition of the Dharma. Baba says, those who come at the beginning of the first kingdom will take 84 births and then the Father will come and give you your fortune of the kingdom. You are now claiming your kingdom. You now understand how you have been around the cycle of 84 births. You now have to become pure again. By remembering Shiv Baba, souls become pure and their old bodies are then destroyed. You children, you souls should have infinite happiness. You souls have never before heard the praise of the Father, being the Father, the teacher and the Guru, that all three are the highest on high. All three are one. The true Father, the true teacher and the true Guru. You feel that Baba, who is the ocean of knowledge, the Father of all souls, is now teaching us. He creates the method. Many good points continue to emerge in the magazine. It is possible that there will be a color magazine. It is just that the writing in that is very small. All the pictures have already been created. Anyone can create them anywhere. Baba says, you know the occupation of everyone in each picture. You also know Shiv Baba's occupation. Children, would definitely be told their father's occupation by their father. You didn't know anything at all previously. What would little children know about studying? They began to study at the age of 5. It then takes them many years of studying to pass a high examination. Baba says, you souls, you children are so ordinary, and yet look what you are becoming, the masters of the world. You will be decorated so much. A golden spoon in the mouth is the paradise, Baba says, is the praise of that place. Even now, when some good children leave their bodies, they take birth in very good homes. Therefore, they receive a golden spoon in the mouth. Baba says they will definitely go to someone in advance. Only Sri Krishna takes the first voiceless birth. Everyone else who lives here will take birth to the vicious ones. However, they will not experience very much punishment in a womb. They will take birth in very good homes. Their sins will have been cut away and only a few will remain. They will not experience that much suffering. As you make progress, you will see how princes and princesses from great royal families come to you. The Father praises you so much. I make you even more elevated than I am. Just as a physical father makes his children happy, as soon as he reaches 60 years old, he goes into the stage of retirement and occupies himself in devotion. No one can give them knowledge. It is I who grant salvation to everyone with knowledge. Baba says everyone is benefited because of you, because a new world is definitely needed for you. Baba says you become so happy. You children have received an invitation to the vegetarian conference. Baba continues to tell you to have courage. Baba says your sound should spread everywhere in a city like Delhi. There is a lot of devotion in the world through blind faith. There is no question of devotion in the golden and silver ages. Baba says the department is completely separate of devotion and knowledge. Baba says the reward of knowledge lasts for half the cycle. Baba says you receive the inheritance for 21 births from the unlimited Father. You remain happy for 21 generations. There is no mention of sorrow there. Even in old age, you remain happy for your full lifespan. The status you claim will be high. to the extent that you make effort to claim your inheritance. Therefore, you should make full effort. You can see how the rosary is created. Number-wise, it is created according to the effort each of you makes. Baba says you are wonderful, confidence-aged, godly students. Scholarship, Baba says school children are made to race to a target. Baba says you also have to run to the target and return here. Baba says race on the pilgrimage of remembrance and claim number 1. Baba says the main things in the pilgrimage of remembrance. Some children say, Baba, I forget. Oh, you forget the Father who is making you into the masters of the world. Although storms may come, the Father gives you courage. Together with that, He says, this is a battlefield. In fact, the Father should also be called Yudhishthir, one who teaches you to the battle, because he teaches you to battle. Yudhishthir, the Father, teaches you how to battle with Maya. At this time, this is a battlefield. The Father says, lust is the greatest enemy. By conquering it, you conquer the world. You don't have to chant anything through your lips. You have to remain silent. Baba says they make so much effort on the path of devotion. Internally, they chant Ram Ram. That is called intense devotion. You know that Baba is making you part of his rosary. Baba says you are going to become the beads of the rosary of Rudra that will later be worshipped. The rosary of Rudra and the rosary of Runda are being created. The rosary of Vishnu is also called the rosary of Runda. You are becoming the garland around the neck of Vishnu. How do you become that? When you win the race. Baba says, you have to remember the Father and now the cycle of 84 births. Only by having remembrance of the Father will your sins be absolved. How are you? Lighthouses. Baba says, you have the land of liberation in one eye and land of liberation in life in the other eye. By knowing this cycle, you become the rulers of the globe, the masters of the land of happiness. You souls say, we souls are now to return to our home. We go there by remembering it. This is the pilgrimage of remembrance. Look how first class your pilgrimage is. Baba knows that you will go to the ocean of milk just by sitting here. Vishnu is shown lying in a lake of milk. By remembering the Father, you will go to the ocean of milk. The ocean of milk does not exist now. Those who created that lake must definitely have poured milk into it. Previously, milk was very cheap. They used to give a whole urn of milk for 1 paisa. So, why wouldn't there be a whole lake of it? Now there is not any milk. Everywhere there is just water. Baba says Baba has seen a very big picture of Vishnu in Nepal. They have made him dark blue. You are now becoming the masters of the land of Vishnu by going on the pilgrimage of remembrance and by spinning the discus of self-realization. You also have to imbibe divine virtues here. This is the most elevated confluence age. By studying, you become most elevated. The degraded nature of the souls finishes. Baba explains to you every day that you should feel intoxicated. Some say, Baba, I am making effort. Tell Baba with an open heart, Baba, don't worry about me. I will definitely pass with honors. First class children who study very well will have a good register. You should tell Baba, Baba, do not worry. I will definitely become like them. Baba also knows that many teachers are very first class. Not everyone can become first class. The good teachers know one another. Not everyone can be brought into the line of Maharathis. Open good big centers so that eminent people come. The treasure store was also filled in the previous cycle. Baba, the emperor of all the emperors, will definitely fill your treasure store. Both father have many children. How many children does Prajapita Brahma Baba have? Some are poor, some are ordinary, and others wealthy. The kingdom was established through this one in the previous cycle too. Baba says it is called the divine land of kings. That is Rajasthan. It is now the devilish land of kings. The whole world was the land of divine kings. None of those many different countries existed there. Delhi was by the bank of river Jamuna. It was called Paristan, that is land of angels. The rivers there didn't overflow. Now they overflow so much, even dams break. It is as though we have become slaves of nature. You will then become the masters of it. There is no Maya with power to dishonor you there. The earth doesn't have the power to shake. You also have to become Mahavirs, brave warriors. Hanuman is called Mahavir. The father says, all of you are Mahavirs. Mahavir children can never fluctuate. There are temples built to the Mahavirs. They don't keep so many images there. Therefore, a model has been created. Baba says you are now making Bharat into heaven. You should therefore have so much happiness. You should imbibe virtues so well. Baba says, continue to remove your defects. Always remain cheerful. Storms will come. It is only when you experience storms that your Mahavir power will be visible. The stronger you become, the more the storms will come. Baba says, you are now making efforts and becoming Mahavirs number wise. According to the effort you make, only the Father is the ocean of knowledge. Everything else, the scriptures, etc., is the paraphernalia of devotion. There is this most elevated conference age for you. The Krishna soul is sitting here. This one is Bhagirath, the lucky chariot. Similarly, all of you are lucky chariots because you are fortunate. The Father can grant visions of anyone on the path of devotion. Due to this, people have said that He is omnipresent. This is also the destined in the drama. You children are studying a very elevated study. Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We spiritual children wishes very good morning to our most beloved Papa, Bap Dada, and Namaste Baba. Essence of Murli for dharana is remove the rust that has settled on you souls and become very, very lovely by staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance. There should be such love that you are pulled to the Father. Baba says, don't be afraid of the storms of Maya. Become Mahavirs. Continue to remove your defects. Always remain cheerful and never be shaken. Baba is giving us blessings. Baba says, may you be a master creator and make your Trimurti creation cooperate with you with the power of your right. Baba says, may you be a master creator and make your Trimurti creation cooperate with you with the power of your right. Baba explained, your Trimurti powers, that is mind, intellect and sanskars, are the creation of you, masters creators. With the power of your right, make them cooperate with you. A king does not do anything himself but tells others to do it. The workers are separate people. In the same way, you souls are the ones who order your special Trimurti powers, and they do everything. So by keeping the blessings of being a master creator in your awareness, order your Trimurti powers and your physical senses to follow the right path. Slogan is, in order to claim a right to the blessings of Avyakt sustenance, be very clear with your words. In order to claim a right to the blessings of Avyakt sustenance, be very clear with your words. Om Shanti.